Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam and welcome back to 30 Days of Sketches with Christie's Beautiful Life, and we're on to day 4. Day 4 and we're going strong. I am going to take that as a win. So today's sketch is by Jessica Michaels and you can find her on YouTube at Jessica Michaels, and it is this sketch which is sort of like a sunbursty circular sketch. We've got 2 circle photos with a title curved around each with some bursts of pattern here and here. There are some torn elements here and then a sort of diagonally couple of clusters there with some paint splashes. I really like this sketch. It's super simple but really striking and I am looking forward to giving it a go. So I have pulled out a few bits and bobs. I have dived into my scrap backwards kit for a background, and we have got this paper which is Glitz Design, and it's from the Colour Me Happy collection. It is this paper and it's the B side, so it's just a white background, but we have this lovely colourful striped border which I really like. I do love this as well. I wish I could see this collection because I think I would happily use it and really like it. It's the Colour Me Happy Glitz Designs collection, and this is the Colour Me Happy Polka. Fabulous front with coordinating back. I just love the colours on it, and they're like sort of watercolory. Yeah, really like it. Anyway, we're going to use this and we're going to do a Disney layout. So I have pulled out a couple of circular, well no I didn't, I pulled out a couple of pattern papers and used my circle cutting guide thingamajiggies, and I've cut out these 2 papers from Simple Stories Say Cheese at the Park. 2 of my favourite papers, the firework and sort of diamond cluster designs. I just love both of them, and we're going to go sort of something like this. And I have pulled out 3 photos and also cut them into circles. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but when I was in Disney, I was a little bit obsessed with taking photos of artwork. That could have been artwork on buildings, on streets, prints. I will be honest, in the shops I took photos of t-shirts, art prints, because there's no way I could buy it all, so I did take photos of it all, and now I have them. So like this is from a t-shirt, this is from an art print that you could buy, and this is from one of the restaurants, I think. Don't get me wrong, we bought plenty of art and t-shirts, but as I say, you can't buy them all. So I was taking photos of all sorts of artwork, and yeah, I want to document some of them. Now on the sketch we do have 2 photos, but I have done my circles a little bit bigger. So my thinking was that we could have 3 photos sort of overlapped like something like that. I don't really want to go outside of the circle, so it'll be something like this. We'll figure out placement in a moment. I've also got a Mickey head which has been die cut and stuck together. And I've also got a Mickey shape and a die cut title, Mouse Memories, and this funky distressed film strip. Don't know whether we'll use all that. I've got my pattern strips for sunbursting, I'll lay out from the same collection. And then I dived back into my scrap backwards kit, pulled out a couple of chipboard words and some acrylic, and I've also pulled in some acrylic mouse ears and a bow, which I'm not going to use because these are Mickey, not Minnie. So yeah, I've got red, black and yellow, of course, Mickey colours. And yeah, let's see where we go from here. Just going to place them there. I also have the Adventure Trail stencil from Scrapbook. This is the one that has dots and hearts and stars, and I thought we would add a little bit of detail sort of here and here. So that is what we are going to start with. And I think what I'll do is pull the photos off. Let's decide where our, what do you call these things? Pattern papers. Let's decide where they're going to go. I'm thinking somewhere like so. So I'm just going to pick this up a little bit and just sort of draw under it. So it's like that. It's very badly done, don't get me wrong, but you're not going to see it, so it's fine. So something like that, that is terrible. And then I'll probably do some stenciling in, let's have a look. We'll have a red and a black. So we've got Distress Oxide in Black Suit and Candied Apple. Okay. Now I've just realised I've only marked on the one side, so let's pop them back. Like so, and just do a bit here. It's only just a rough guide really, just so I know where it has to go, as opposed to where it is going to go. I think we'll do red up here, black down here. No reason other than why not. So red, black. So red first. And as I said, we're using Distress Oxide Candied Apple. I'm going to use my brush, which I wash between each use, thanks to a tip from Jean. And it works. Makes it so much easier. Okay, so I'm just going to apply some of this. I'm putting different pressure, so I've got different shadings. I don't want it all to be light or dark or whatever. And I don't want to do that really. But there we go. Accidents happen. And yeah, it's never going to be perfect, not where I'm concerned, and that's fine by me. Okay, so we're going to do that there, and we'll place a few at the bottom in black. Not quite as many. Just coming up here. Like so. Very quick, simple, easy. Nothing complicated, and that is us done. Voila! Let me just get these away, otherwise I will end up with ink everywhere. Because I am a bit of a messy one. Okay. Now when I first started putting this layout together, I had in my head that it wasn't going to be a Disney layout, and it's sort of become one. Not sure how that happened, but that's okay. And yeah, it was just another page kit that I was putting together. As I said, I have been trying to do the page kits, which has really helped and allowed me to play along and so far keep up. Okay. So I'm going to put that one about there. So our stenciling just sneaks in a little bit. Then I am going to add in our sunburst rays, whatever you want to call them. So we've got one here. I'm going to rip the ends off because I don't need to tuck them in all the way. We've got one. We've got plaid. Plaid I do love. And I am going to come into the border a bit controversial because we're clashing the pattern and colours there, but that's okay. So we're just going to go like so. Now on the sketch, it's not like they are perfectly aligned, which I quite like, and I am not going to be aligning them either. And I think that's okay. I love how that looks. So we're going to pop these ones about here. Like so. And I'm trying not to have them in the same order either, just because I don't want the uniformity that would come from that. And the last one, let's pop that over here. Okay, I'm happy with how they look. I love the effect of it. So that is the base of our layout done. I'm just going to trim the branding strip off. And now I think it's time for us to get our photos on, and we can build up from there. Okay, so I know the red photo is going to go in the middle. So I want that to go about here. And then we've got our two other photos as well. So I think, let's have a look. I think we're going to put that there and that there. So we've got our three photos there. As I said, I just like the idea of the three photos. And let's see if we can use any of these Disney bits and bobs on this layout. I've got a feeling these ears are going to be too big. I do have a few of these, so I'm actually going to cut it in half and then see if we can tuck it in here, mate. I quite like that. So let's tuck that in. That's going to go down here. Oopsie daisy. Don't know whether we could then maybe use this one up here. Let's do it. Why not? Why not? There we go. I like that. It's sort of a bit funky. It's a bit out there. Do I like it? I think I like it. Do? Yeah. Okay, and then this title is a bit big. I could cut it out. Of course, the danger of that is that it messes it up. I'm not going to use that. I am, however, going to cut this out. So I think what we'll do is we're just going to randomly put this about like so. And let's have a look. So we've got mouse memories. It's not a waste, but I don't like the way it looks for this layout. So we're not going to use that either. Okay. I am going to use these plus signs because I do... I'm not going to use them either. We're not doing very well here, guys. I'm not going to use them for the simple fact is I've stenciled and I hadn't planned on stenciling. So that's okay, I don't mind that because I've simply changed course as a last minute with the layout. I will, however, add a couple of the acrylic mouse heads. So let's do that. It is hard to find Disney embellishments sometimes with copyright and stuff, but I do have quite the supply of these, which is good. I'm going to use one of each. I'm just peeling off the protective film on the back. Sorry you can't see that. It's nothing exciting. I just don't have nails really. There we go. So we've got a red one, which I'm going to pop down there. We have got a black one. The black is a matte black. I'm going to pop that there, I think. And then we've got a yellow one. Don't know why I needed to tell you that for a third time, but there we go. And I'm going to pop that there, and I'm going to use another red one. No, black one. I want to put another one in the red stenciled area. Okay, so the red and the yellow is a bit shiny, whereas the black is a matte. Doesn't bother me too much. Kind of would have liked the black to have been the same, but it's not the end of the world. I don't think this layout is going to have all that much more. For the simple fact that we don't need it as such. But let's have a look. I've just pulled in some wood veneer that I thought may work, but it doesn't. Let's see what other acrylic we've got. No. Okay, so I think what we'll probably do is dive into our stash of simple stories. So I will be right back. So rather than pull out simple stories at the park or other Disney collections, I've just pulled out my Disney drawer, which has the random Disney stuff in, as well as a couple of sticker books from Echo Park. And I've also got these in here. So let's have a look at these. First, this is Simple Stories, Say Cheese, Main Street. And I thought some of these might work. So we're going to go for Happy Place as our title, because I can easily circularize. Is that a word? Circularize. We're creating a dictionary here. I don't have to talk rubbish. I do apologise. But I can easily pop my title on a circle, is what I'm trying to say. So let's do so here. I have quite a few sets of these, I'm not going to lie. But then you probably already knew that because you're watching Adam. So yeah. So we've got Happy Place as our title. I'm going to use a couple of these fireworky embellishments. So let's see, let's pop one here and a yellow one up here. Just there, and I really love the bold black and yellow with a pop of red florals from this collection. So if we can, I would like to use one. And then I think, like, Simple Stories getting away with the half mouse ears. But they did it. And I'm not complaining because obviously we've got our scrappy goodies, but yeah. We've also got these. These are just cheap sticker books from Target when I was over there. Sometimes it's nice to just add a touch of Mickey. I think these are licensed sticker books. So we're going to have, I know I am pointing Mickey off the page and I shouldn't do that, but guess what? I am. Okay. I also have these borders which I need to use. I love these borders. Love them, they're so fun. But we're not using them today. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got these sticker books. Oh, we've got some Brads. Got lots of 3D. We might be able to use one of these. Let's have a look. Love that as a title. Magical Memories. got this 3D epoxy balloon. I think it might be a bit big, yeah. Okay, that's fine. I love these as well. These are 3D. And then we've got that. So much stuff I need to start using. I like this actually. Let's pop that there. It's quite random, this layout, I'll give you that. But that is okay with me. And I'm just going to add a last couple of bits and call this layout done. So we're going to add a couple of these brads around our stenciling. So wherever the dots are, I'm just going to add a brad. Don't think we need many more of them. And then I've got these. These are Simple Stories. This is an old book. I know there's Say Cheese 4, 2 of, and I think there might be Say Cheese 3 in here as well. I think. So let's just tuck in a couple of these. Just to add a little poppy of something. Let's have one up here. And I think that's probably going to do it, guys. I think that is going to do it. I'm not even going to look through them because otherwise I'll want to add more. Now I am going to add a little bit of journaling and I'm going to do it here and here. So bear with me, I will be right back to show you that. So I've just added some journaling just up here and here, which I thought was a good place to add it. Just adds a little bit of something and sort of brings in some of the black, because we've got quite a bit of black. It's a very busy layout, but I really like it. I think it's a bit of a different kind of layout. So thank you, Jessica, for today's inspiration, because it is something a little bit different, which is always good for us scrappers. Now, of course, me being me, I am just having a flick through these sticker books just to make sure I've not missed anything, because you never ever know. I don't think I have, but you know, let's add another sticker. Why not? But I think now that is going to be it for today. Apart from that, maybe? Yeah. We're all ears. We're all ears for Mickey. So that is it for today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed today's video and I hope I haven't waffled and rambled too much. Here is today's sketch from Jessica Michaels, and there is my interpretation of it. Don't forget, this video is saved in the 30 Days of Sketches from Christie's Beautiful Life Series 12 playlist, and it should automatically come up with videos from all sorts of creatives. And there are hundreds and hundreds of videos, or there will be, throughout this series in June. So don't forget to check out what everybody else has been up to, because there is some amazing videos out there. Thank you to Jessica and Christy for today's inspiration, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 5 and Scrap Backwards. Bye for now.